This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good.
Here's our first look at the rookie out of Mississippi State. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. 58, move here, son. Hey, can.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty moves him backwards. Here comes 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Extend. Right.
3rd and long for him here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Receiver in motion, he's headed right. Fields on 1st down. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They get 27 on the play, and that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Launches another stop. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Here we go. Move 58, move 58,
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And not much space available there, maybe 2. That brings up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go. Hey, 10. 19 shot. West side, zip.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go. We do it. 3:19, just attack. Go.
Here he goes, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. All in all, Kate, I'm going to call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
180!
On first down, they'll run. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Drops by the first down he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Baker now from the gun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And in, touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers pull ahead 6-3 in the first.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. No mark. 319, that's not.
A pistol snap. Fields. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead on the first play of the drive.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets push their lead to 3. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield now from the gun. Catch me left side by Abuka. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead.
Buccaneers 14, Jets 10.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 58, you see that? Delta. Out. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. That brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Tonight.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Let's go.
Fields out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets hold a slim 2-point lead early.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets push their lead to 3. Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that first quarter. It's a 17-14 ball game. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. For the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll start this drive out, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Baker now off the play fake. Buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. So much tougher task now after the flag. This is 2nd and 20. Baker now. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and long, Mayfield. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Aubrey puts it through. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Fields this one at the 3. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring it into that. Right near the 25-yard line. Working from the gun to start. It's 1st and 10.
Extend. Green 19, can I see that? Tonight.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass brought in. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Delta. Here we go. Go.
Fields throwing once more. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Here we go. Green, west, right, sit.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he's at the clear. The 30. He's at the 10. And he takes this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tampa Bay touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jets, 17.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir. Turbo, sir. Angel. Monday. Hey, no more Monday. Tonight.
Fields coming back after the pick. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So at the 20, here's second and 10.
11. Don't jump. Ready? 321. Jump. Easy. Right.
Looking to throw Fields. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Fields to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. 319. Angel. Right.
Now Fields again. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
It is caught left side. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, nothing very fancy about that. That's just a textbook curl route. I think they were running curl routes last century, and it's a play that works a high percentage of the time then, just like it did now.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Here we go, Smite. Go.
Throwing again. It's Fields. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it's third down now.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Seventh play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is third and 6.
Here we go. Up. 19 seconds. Hey, Ken. You got a mini bases. Why not? Right?
To the air on third and long. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
And look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. Has room down the left sideline. And he quickly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive.
Here we go. 3-19, can I see that? Right.
First down throw for Fields. Caught deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this one belongs to the Buccaneers. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Jets, 20.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Here we go, Smith. Matt. 222. Right.
Back to throw it. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Brought in inside the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets make it an 11-point ball game.
38. Jets, 47.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
What's up?
They'll turn to the ground game and run this clock out. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
No, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Baker now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. Has a man, it's Scott. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18.
Jets, 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Extend.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught out left. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. 319, get that. Go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Jets.
First down from the 42.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. 319.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
West right, zip. Here we go.
They send the receiver in motion right. 2nd and 10 now. Fields. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 11, 319, get that. Right.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's good for a New York first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go. Good. Right.
Another throw for Fields. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, son. Up. 319, get that.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 28-yard
Hey,
line.
Fields on first down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
Delta, go.
They'll run here from the gun. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Hey, 551. Don't jump. Ready? 319, get that.
Throw here, third down. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Ferguson. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. That crunches off the right upright, no good. And this stays a 3-possession game.
I know there's golfers out there, Kate, that love to play this game as well. And any golfer knows, hey, man, at the turn, no matter how bad that front side was, there's still a chance, right? There's still another hole, still another opportunity. You write that script of hope. Kickers are kind of like golfers, right? They're always thinking of the next one, but unfortunately, with that miss, this scorecard's going to end up ugly.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Here's the handoff. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now here's Mayfield. Setting up the running back screen. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. It's complete. This is Nguka. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but just a little love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we're through 3 here. The Buccaneers have that football partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Point it right.
Rolling back back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
At the 26. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Catch made left side by Amuka. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
52. Jets 27.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Drive starts. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And he's going to scoop up his own fumble, so the offense still in chase mode as they keep possession.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
Here we go. Go.
Right up the gut. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
A pistol snap. Fields. Dump off caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. 331. Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And taken. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Thrown back, it's the handoff. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners, too.
Second down run gets them 5. Now they've got third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawing up for it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Buccaneers winners, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.